Welcome Libra. This is Regina Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your August full moon reading. The full moon in Aquarius is on the 11th of this month. It's called the Sturgeon Moon because it encourages us to be a flexible, adaptable, even changeable, flexible for sure, but these are qualities that have ensured that the sturgeon, one of the oldest species on the planet, has survived and thrived for millennia. So these are challenging qualities to exhibit and apply this month because Aquarius is a fixed sign. However, a supermoon, this is the last of the year, is feeling its influence. We are all feeling its influence long before the actual date of the full moon, the 11th or the 12th, depending on where you are. And it's something that we're going to be feeling the effects of throughout most of the month of August, although the time frame for this full moon reading is technically the second half of August. So truly, time is an illusion and we work with it the best way we can. So I wouldn't be surprised if people are experiencing this throughout August. Also, Libra, for those of you who have Libra rising, the energy of this full moon is going to be specific to your fifth house. And this is where you are enjoying your recreations, your creativity, your romance, your peers, your children, all people that you can work with creatively, you can play with, you can enjoy, relax, and allow your heart nature to bloom, to flow, to express itself. So thank you to all of you who have liked, shared, commented, subscribed, donated to my channel. It is greatly appreciated, and I thank you all for that. Let's get started with your overall energy, Libra. And we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is indicating indeed an openness of excitement, energy, passion, the pursuit of new creative opportunities. Perhaps this is an offer that you're receiving along those lines where you are having an opportunity to do something for pleasure, but it is something that stimulates your creative abilities, your desire to and when I say creative abilities, that means it stimulates you to want to make something, to want to build something, to create something. So this is not for artists exclusively. We are all creative in our own ways in all aspects of our lives. However, this is really stimulating you to look at what could be an insignificant offer, communication about something. Perhaps you're meeting new people and the card, the exchange, the conversation may seem minimal or may seem slight or small, but it may spark something within you that helps you to look to a new direction, a new idea, a new inspiration. So this is exciting in and of itself. Oh, the present. We have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is indicating also that you are in a period of pause. You are in a period of considering and consciously changing the way that you think about things, the way that you are looking at a situation. This can actually have you recognizing that you have gained some wisdom. You are gaining wisdom at this time. And the way that you're gaining that wisdom is by consciously stepping back and allowing yourself to elevate your ability to witness and observe your actions, your thoughts, your patterns, your behaviors, particularly those ways in which thoughts have been disappointed, you have made some missteps, or you may be thinking about something in a limited way, and you are specifically cultivating the perspective that will allow you to perceive a current situation where you're at with an ability to invest in the power of your thoughts, recognizing that your thoughts create your reality. This is you being careful about your words, your actions, suspending, watching yourself in situations, observe, react, speak, or do things in a way that may help you to recognize where you are limiting yourself. In your past, we have the Ten of Swords. So indeed, I'm sensing that you have completed something. You have let go of something. You are done with something that you are you have thoroughly released a whole process you have undergone a long healing process of really trying to understand where something went awry, where something was a failure, where something wasn't successful that you believed had all the potential to be so. This is you recognizing that the lessons that you have learned and that you are extracting at this present moment throughout August, perhaps, is really encouraging you to identify these difficulties as gifts. These are difficulties that not only gifted you with some greater understanding of your responsibility in these failures, but also has allowed you to recognize that you now have the opportunity, the vision, the clarity of thought to separate yourself out from alliances, from situations, from even communications that are not helpful, that are limiting, that have prevented you from experiencing the potential in this situation. So you are over with this. This is a great sense of release and really is the result of this ability to deeply step back, to pause, to meditate, to pray, to surrender to the situation and allow these gifts to impact your thoughts, your experience, and what you are now understanding about the desired outcomes. In the future, we have the Emperor. This is a beautiful turn in evolution from this narrative where you are now feeling yourself growing in control, sovereignty, power in your own life. This is you really counting up, accumulating the experiences of manifestation and realization, particularly on behalf of others, because there is a strong recognition here that you are an authority to others. You work and manifest on behalf of other people. You may be a leader in your industry, at your work, or you may simply be gaining in control over your own goals, your own desires, your own outcomes, your own experience of abundance. This is you creating what you want, strategizing how you're building away from these unwanted experiences, these disappointments, these heartaches, into a place where you are not only in control, but you are abundant and you are strategizing and planning with and on behalf of others. This is you leading a great effort. I'm going to clarify the Emperor card here with the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords. Interesting. You are indeed at a crossroads. You are actually looking very carefully at all of the information that you have been avoiding, all of those areas that you did not want to see, all of those options and the context for the decisions before you, the choices you have that you have focused narrowly on. You are being called to not only open up your notion of the possibilities. In other words, the choice before you may be false. There are quite possibly many more opportunities available. However, you are turning away from attitudes, behaviors, thoughts that have limited you in the past, have narrowed the possibilities for you, and you are looking to exploring new truths, new opportunities that will open up the landscape that appears before you. This is not without a real look into those personal insecurities, those personal sense of doubt, of insecurity that have been fueled in the past, that have been fueled by others, that were able to play into your sense of not knowing, not having enough, not feeling enough, not sure about the ideas that you have or the path to achieve them. You are really looking at how that occurred, how those attitudes resulted in your disappointments, your failures, your heartbreaks, the betrayals. And you're recognizing that those things could only feed into your experience because you relinquish control of those particular aspects and principles of thought, ideas, creations, ways in which you were structuring your ideas, your inspiration, your truths, so that you were allowing others to influence those, tell you to respond to their expectation of their needs, rather than you are taking an overview of the situation and recognizing that you have the strength and courage, the ability, the bravery, the experience to manifest differently in the way that is in alignment with your truth. I'm going to finish off this reading, Libra, with a hummingbird oracle for a lighter, brighter touch to this full moon energy. And I pulled a bird's eye view. And it says, fly high and observe from above. Here you'll find a new perspective, greater understanding, and compassion. I'm going to leave it here, Libra. I thank you so much for your time, and until next time, Namaste.